Absolute Wonder Woman issue 2. Now, this one's going to be quite interesting because you can tell this is the one where, like, look, at this point, we have three absolute titles. We got Absolute Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Batman and Superman are the ones with the big changes and big, massive stuff and stuff that is really shaking the boat and you're on board or you're not. This version of Wonder Woman, though, feels. I'm a little bit concerned that it's on its premise and nothing else. Like, it's just, oh, it's Wonder Woman, but she's in hell, except on Paradise Island. Because we get flashbacks, like last issue, we get flashbacks of her origin story while being in present day with Gateway City and the monsters and her fighting the army of monsters that are heading the way towards Earth and Gateway City and so forth. But what makes me worry is because we are introduced to Steve Trevor, and the origin story of Steve Trevor in this is quite similar to the regular origin story, the regular introduction of Steve Trevor in regular continuity, which is he arrives, he's a fallen pilot who crash lands, and he accidentally wanders on the shore of Paradise Island. Diana finds him, and she's the one who brings him home, pretty much. And the difference, but with this version, the only difference is, okay, it ain't the Amazons. She brings Steve to Cersei, and she's like, "What's going on? Okay, we can help him. Let's help him." So we got that, and his reaction to hell, except Paradise Island, which is like, oh my god, Greek mythology and the Amazons. Oh my god, look, it's about a bunch of beautiful women and all that kind of stuff. It's him going, oh my god, I'm dead. It's the underworld. Hell's real. All that. That's the only difference. The dynamic between Steve and Diana feels very similar to regular continuity. I mean, look, would I probably think of like what you do? You do the Battle Do for Nothing. If you want to do the love story thing, you do Battle Do for Nothing, which is two people who hate each other, and then they fall in love at the end. Yeah, that's probably how I would do it to make it a bit different. But it just feels so. The dynamic between these two characters are so similar of what they probably are working continuity. Now, look, it's been a while since I read a comic that has Steve Trevor in it, so it might be a little bit different. So maybe going classical with this dynamic is quite refreshing. But it just that. Now, when we hit present day, the monsters, or at least round one of the monsters are done. Steve's job is to bring Diana to the general, and I love Diana's. You know what it is? It feels like this issue's all about Diana's attitude and how Diana approaches situations, because she has to deal with a shouting general who's like, what are you doing here? You have no authority. You have no this. You have no that. You blah, 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 blah. And you have no authority. No authority. Shouting at Diana. And she's like, what? Yeah, what? Are you done? Are you done? Okay, so we got these monsters coming out, and no matter how much you shout at my face, they're coming, so deal with it, bitches, and I'm going to help. Like, you're basing on me my help no matter what. So shut up and listen. That scene, and even the general's approach towards Steve is like, people see you as a hero, but I can call martial. I don't give a crap about. It's like the classic person who's like, I don't care about. The person who doesn't care about status. The one who got the general who doesn't care about status, but he has the authority to, because he has status to, wank off his authority. he's that, it's that whole thing. Um, but I really like that scene. Of course, the scene with Pegasus and how, Steve's like, wait, your Pegasus horse is also named Pegasus? It's like, yeah. And Dan's like, yeah, Pegasus. So these little warm heart moments in the present day as well, and also give us a sense of the story of present day, which is probably it's probably a very simple story. Monsters are coming through Gateway. Wonder Woman's there to save the day. General people are being assholes. Steve's on the side, and we'll, in the remaining in 5 issues, we'll tell the origin story of this versus Diana, because apparently issue 3 we're getting into Cheetah, or at least, well, not Cheetah, but like, Barbara, but it seems like we're going to be introducing to her. But here's the thing: did I like the issue? Yes. Did I have some enjoyment with it? Yes. But when you realize the point of the Absolute, but I keep saying the Absolute version, the way I always said to explain the Absolute, and I'm now contradicting myself, which is, if you took one element away from a character, is the character still the character? And saying that Diana is acting like Diana, Wonder Woman is acting like Wonder Woman, that shouldn't be a complaint. So it's a little bit, I don't know, maybe there's a level of damn you do, damn you don't situation going on here. Because I complained about the Superman, Absolute Superman, and complaining how that's maybe a little bit too different. And I get it. It seems like look, everybody jokes about Batman fans being the worst, and Superman fans being the worst, how, like, Superman needs to be true to justice and make a way and truthful, and needs to be perfect every way, and Batman can never make a mistake because he's the world's greatest detective and he needs to be Batgirl and all that. Wonder Woman fans are kind of the worst because they kind of want her to be perfect. And also they bitch about the costume. Oh, she has a sword and shield. Even though she's normally, in continuity, she's an Amazon. Greek authority, warriors, kind of needed. No, we give her pants. We don't like when we give her pants. Even though it's more practical. Even though I'll be like, why? Practicality. We don't like practicality. We want the underwear. See, and also she can never make mistakes because she's above mistakes. I would say this, probably are the hardcore Wonder Woman fans are probably are the worst ones in the fanboy, fangirl. But look, we all do it. You do it, I do it, we all do it. But with the whole so I wouldn't be surprised. There's a little bit of hey, don't worry, Diana's gonna act like Diana. She's gonna look different. But still, don't worry, she's going to act like the character that she's been for the last, 83 years? So, or at least pre-crisis, so, since the 80s. So, anyway, if you read the issue, comment below and let me know your thoughts.